Really going to meetings, playing football. I am where my feet are. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm playing football, that's what I'm focused on.
I'm not sure what he said, but I just know that he's going to do his thing this year, and Kamren Curl is trying to get back to the old Kamren Curl. He's just trying to keep his legs where his feet are. I heard what he said, and I feel like he's going to do that this year. His legs is going to be where his feet are. And, hey, man, today he had a great day, man. He had an interception, and he had a pass breakup by Sam Howell, man. And that's going to be great for Sam Howell if you think about it. If he got to keep going up against our defense, man, just imagine where he going to be when season start up. And then, we also got that game against the Ravens. And we going against their top defense. So just imagine, they got Roquan, they got Marlon Humphreys. They got great players. So Sam Howell's going to get where he need to be, is all I'm saying. And Kamren Curl is trying to get his defense back to where we was last year and the year before that and the year before that. He trying to get us to that top defense again. And I think we're going to be that this year, especially now that we seen how explosive Chase Young is. My boy looking sweet. He done dropped the brace. He walking with that jump now. He running with that jump now. So I'm excited for this year. And, we also got Kamren Curl with Derek Forrest, who's going to be starting this year. And he's going to do his thing this year. And then just imagine him being out there getting more comfortable and not having to worry about doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there. No, it's all him, and then he can definitely flow much better. And he had 4 interceptions, and he didn't even start the whole season. So imagine if he did start the whole season. That boy probably would have came away with 7. So just imagine now that we got the chemistry with Derek Forrest and Kamren Curl and him trying to build that chemistry with Benjamin St. Juste, who already got the chemistry with Derek Forrest. And then you got, come on now, you got the Alabama boys on the front line. You got Chase and Sweat. They got chemistry together. And then you got Cody Barton. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he doing his thing already. I seen he was leading the huddle. I seen he was leading the practice. My bad. He was leading the practice. And, at the end of the practice, coach make you say something when you have a good game. Because he also had an interception. And he got an interception off of Jacoby Brissett. So, man, I'm just excited for him. He's taking charge of the team, on defense. And I appreciate what Cody is doing. And I think he's highly underestimated. And I think people are not seeing that Cody is about to lead this team, and he about to get us to the NFC Championship. And not just him, but Kamren Curl and everybody else we got on the defense. And Deron Payne came out and talked about what he trying to do this year. He trying to have us looking sweet again. He want our defense to look sweet. And now that we got Chase Young, it's definitely going to look sweet. And he also wants to, just have a counter for anybody that thinks they know how he plays. Anybody that studies film on him. He want to have something ready for him. And I like that. You can see that almost everybody is trying. Diami had a good day. Diami out that jump doing his thing. He had a touchdown. And I heard his name countless of times. So Diami is trying to do better. And then, Diami has been doing this thing in the offseason, been working out. I think, honestly, he's trying to get his spot back from Jahan Dotson. And do I know if it's going to happen? No. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Because Jahan is a beast. And I think the only time that he going to get that spot back is if Jahan get injured again. Hopefully not. But, I appreciate Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel and Jahan Dotson and Diami because I feel like they're a unit all in one. They're a great team to have. I think their chemistry, I think in the beginning we probably thought, Diami was going to hate on Jahan, but it hasn't been that way. It looks like they all gel together, and that's what you want out of a receiver group, and you want your receiver group to definitely stand behind their quarterback, and you already know that Jahan has even came out and spoke about how much he loves Sam Howell. Terry has spoke highly of Sam Howell. Only person I haven't heard from is Curtis Samuel, but he probably spoke about him. I just forgot about it. But Diami, we already know his chemistry with Sam Howell in college and how he helped him become a 1,000-yard receiver. So, man, just it's everything is just working together well, and I appreciate how we are getting more support from the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Kevin Durant came out, and he's going to bring more fans. And just imagine that. Like, everybody is starting to rally around the Commanders this year. And I've been hearing the Redskins a lot. So I'm thinking we about to move back to the Redskins. And I think everybody else is thinking the same thing. And, man, I can't wait to call this team what I've been calling them my whole life. The Redskins. I'm tired of the Commanders, but I mean, it ain't like I'm mad about it. But Commanders cool. It ain't that bad. It was weird in the beginning, but would you rather be called the Washington Football Team, or would you be called the Commanders? I will go with the Commanders, and Commanders or the Redskins. And I'm not going for the Red Tails or the Red Hog or the Red Fox or whatever y'all call it, or Clifford, whatever y'all call them. I'm not going for it, but. Man, I would love to see this team get back to the Redskins. I still don't understand why we changed it in the beginning. It might have been something, racial or something like that in the beginning. But, man, I'm just happy to get back to where we are. And, man, I can't wait for this season because it seems like the defense is A1. They've been giving Sam Howell a tough time. And, honestly, it's the third practice. That's saying a lot about Sam Howell. My boy holding it up. Like, he ain't throw an interception until the third practice. So, that's saying a lot. He's doing good. And, hey, even throwing the interception is good. Because it means that, okay, I'm seeing what works and what doesn't work. And, shoot, he might even do that same play that got him that interception. And it might work the next time. So, it's just about you got to build that chemistry. You gotta build technique. You gotta, I had to burp. You gotta build that confidence. And Sam Howell ain't one to really break over an interception, cause right after that interception he threw a touchdown. So he's doing everything he needs to do, and EB is allowing him to be him. Ron Rivera is allowing him to be him, and they also in his ear at the same time, and they letting him know, even when we all know Sam Howell is going to be that guy, but they still putting it in our ear, telling us it's a competition between him and Jacoby Brissett. But honestly, it's not. We know it. But they just trying to keep confidence in him, and they trying to also keep a fire under him to keep him fighting for that number one spot. But we all know it ain't no fight, and he probably know that himself. But and then also when it comes to Jacoby and Sam. They a team, honestly. Jacoby has been nothing but a team player, honestly. And he's been helping Sam come up with great ways to, rally with the team and build chemistry. So, and in the offseason, I think it was 2 weeks ago when they met up in Florida and practiced in Florida. That was a great example of how a quarterback should build chemistry with their team. And he really got to get comfortable with how everybody play. And the great thing about Diami is that he knows how Diami plays. Diami knows how Sam plays. He knows how Sam throws. He's comfortable with it. They played together in college, so this is even better. And then I heard a question asked to Ron Rivera about Diami and Sam and how their chemistry was, and Ron Rivera smiled. So that's telling you everything right there. That's telling you something. That's telling you that it's going to be a lot of that this season. And is this going to bring Diami back and help him be a breakout player? Yes. Yes, it is, honestly. Because I felt like at one point in time I heard rumors that we was getting rid of Diami. And then they went away. But Diami's still on the roster. And if anybody we should get rid of, man, it's hard to say this, but Dax Mill, make more room. But I said it before that, the people that I feel that's going to take Dax Mill's spot is Byron Pringle and Casimir Allen. I feel like they do good on special teams, and they also great wide receivers. And Dax Mill is a great wide receiver too. He had 1,000 yards receiving in college, so he's used to playing at a high caliber. But I think when it comes down to cutting the roster and needing only 53 players and having to make adjustments because you need somebody that can be versatile, and you need somebody to be a wide receiver and on special teams, he might get cut because, one, he's not doing great on special teams. He's a great wide receiver, but he's not doing great on special teams, And when it comes down to Byron and Casimir Allen, that's what they do. They're good at it. Byron is good at kick returns. Casimir Allen is good at both. So they know how to score. And, man, I think that's all we want. And I think that's all the fans want, honestly. We want somebody explosive. We want to see them nice plays on special teams, too. And, man, it's just like our defense is looking good. It's looking very good. And I'm liking how Cody Barton is really starting to gel with the team. And it gave me chills because I'm like, dang, bro, like he looked like he really a part of us. Like he looked like he been for a while. And the good thing about our defense is that everybody is starting to get comfortable with it because everybody's been here before. So people that struggle with Jack Del Rio's off of defense, like Jamin Davis, he's getting comfortable with it. And people that excelled in Jack Del Rio's defense is getting even better, like Kamren Curl, Derek Forrest, getting even better. Like the more they play, even Benjamin St. Juice, he even said that this is going to be his all-pro year. And I'm not going to let him forget it. I'm going to keep bringing it up. But he said he's going to be an all-pro this year. And, just by him playing in this defense for 2 years, it's going to allow him to be even better this year, especially for Jamin Davis. So, man, I'm excited to see what happens, and our defense likes that. I guarantee we're going to be top 5 again. And, as long as everybody stay healthy, it's unfortunate sometimes that everybody can't stay healthy. But hopefully everybody does. And then, with the exception of Quan Martin and Emmanuel Forbes, we're going to be nothing but better. And, we got even more people who can, cause turnovers or make plays on defense. So that's even better. And they got great people to learn from, great veterans like Kendall Fuller. And look, Derek Forrest and Kamren Curl, great people to learn from. Jeremy Reeves, great people to learn from. Even though he's a backup, great person to learn from. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate him. He likes that. And, man, I'm just excited to see what we got and what we're going to do. I can't wait for game 1. And, man, it's just like when it comes to training camp in the off season, it's kind of crazy because it's like, bruh, it's so much room for somebody to get injured. It's so much room. And you see what happened to Jeremy Reeves. You see what happened to Jalen Ramsey. Like, my man, he needs surgery. He got to get surgery on his leg, somewhere on his leg. I think it's his knee. But dang, bro, like it's so much room. It's too much space. And he didn't even have pads on yet. And that just came from him just playing against Tyreek Hill. And he was just trying to catch him. And he tore something. So hopefully he get better. And, we're going to have to go against them later in the season. So, and I don't know if that injury is going to be playing on his mind, but that might be one way we might win because he might not be playing at his best because he's thinking about his injury, which Chase Young was doing last season. But this season, he's not doing that no more. He's playing without the brace, and he's going all out. And this is the year that he get paid. Kamren Curl get paid. Antonio Gibson get paid. Who else? I think this is a great year for Montez. I think Montez get paid. Like, everybody got to go off this year. And they all taking the necessary steps. And especially Jahan Dotson, bro. Like, you seen what he did this offseason? He was working out with Zay Flowers. And he was working out with Odell Beckham. And you see what Odell Beckham did today. That boy had one move that was crazy. Like, he faked him out and made it seem like he was about to catch the ball a little early and then went up a little bit and caught the ball. And I was like, sheesh. Like, I replayed that jump about 20 times because I just didn't believe it. But imagine Jahan Dotson getting experience from him and just learning a little bit more technique on how to fake somebody out, because that's the key when you're a wide receiver. You got to sell it. You got to sell the fake. You know what I'm saying? And then even Bijan Robinson, he did a good job today too. I think it was Bijan or the other running back from the draft. I can't remember, but he had to play. He caught the football in the backfield, but it was just cut. It was nasty. It was nasty. It left the other defender like 5 yards off. And then he caught the touchdown, and I was like, sheesh, that boy nasty. But man, our offense is helping our defense. Our defense is helping our offense. It don't matter how many interceptions Sam Howell throw in this season, this off season, because it's only making them better when you think about it. And man, this video was about Kamren Curl, and it just became about everything else. But man, Kamren Curl, look, I can't believe what he said in his interview. And the only reason why I can't believe it is because I don't know what he said in his interview. I don't think nobody know what he said. I just know his feet gonna be somewhere on the ground, and that's all I want him to do, man. Keep the feet on the ground. Let's get these interceptions back up, get these turnovers back up, man. I'm trying to see this team go up, and I'm excited for what we're gonna do this year. And I'm feeling very inspired about this team, and I know that EB is gonna definitely push our offense to where we need to be. And man, I'm just so excited. I'm pumped up, and it's late. I'm tired, but I got so much energy about this team. Like, bro, it's 2 a.m. Why I got so much energy right now? I don't know, but it's got to be the Commanders. It's got to be the Redskins. But yeah, though, man, I'm rapping. I appreciate y'all for making it this far in the video. I know I'm talking a lot, but I appreciate y'all for watching it. And also, leave a subscribe, man. Put a button on that subscribe for me. Subscribe that thing for me, man. Subscribe the button, but push the subscribe button, please. And just, man, who did I leave out? Antonio Gibson. We already know he gonna be a mess. He gonna be crazy. He gonna do his thing. We already know what he can do in space. We seen it before on a screen pass. That boy had a 70-yard screen pass. Just touchdown. Come on, man. He know how to do it. He know how to. And then we seen what he could do on kick return. So kick return got a lot of space in it. So man, I just can't wait for this year, man. And I just hope that everybody stay motivated, and I would love to do these videos more often. I just need everybody to help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate everybody that subscribe, man, and everybody that comment, and everybody that, you know, send those messages that, you know, just motivate me even more. And I appreciate it, bro, and I'm just gonna keep coming with this content, and I appreciate y'all. And yeah.